Hey guys, Captain here. Today I'm bringing you one of my own creations. This is a space freighter that I built. I know a lot of the creations I build on this channel are usually recreations of things from various media, often video games and that sort of thing, but this one's kind of my own build, although it is inspired a bit by the heavy metal queen from Cowboy Bebop. I thought it would be pretty cool. I was sort of just messing around and building around a little spaceship, and then I thought it'd be kind of neat to make a shipping container to sort of go along with this. You know, an idea of a space shipping that's not like a massive intergalactic freighter, something like that. Anyways, I hope you guys think this build is pretty neat, and with that, I guess I'll show you guys the instructions. Alright, let's start by taking two 1x3 plates in red, stacking them on top of each other. Beneath this, placing a 1x1 red brick with a stud on each side and two cylinders. I chose black. Then above this, another 1x1 red brick with studs on two sides. Used a couple of these in this build, and that's because I acquired a bunch to pick up brick walls. In fact, a lot of the pieces, especially for the shipping container itself, I acquired in bulk from Pick a Brick, which was kind of neat. Found a good use for many of them. Anyways, on the sides here on top, I placed two red Technic bricks, 1x1 Technic bricks. Cover that up with two more 1x3 red plates. Yet another 1x1 red brick with studs on each side. And then cheese slopes to the sides of that. And above, I sort of envisioned this as like the cockpit or the bridge or whatever, but I thought of it as kind of a small ship, so the cockpit. A translucent circular stud plate and a translucent cone in the same color. I chose a translucent blue. Set this down for a second. Now for the underside, let's start with a 1x2 plate. Place a 1x3 plate on top, a 1x4 beneath, another 1x4 on top here, and then below that a curved slope brick like this. And then to the underside, let's attach some of these as little landing legs, and attach this on the underside here. The reason for the two plates between the bricks, of course, is so that we can span a plate across it like that. Now on top, let's place a 1x6 curved slope brick facing forwards, and then a 1x2 sloped brick in the back, and on top of that a 1x3 slope brick holding it together. Inside the Technic bricks, place some pins, and I chose the ones with the ridges so they're not super loose. And then these circular pieces, I don't actually know what to call them, but kind of thought of them as some kind of boosters or engines or whatever. Stick those on the side, and there we go. We've got a fun little ship on its own, and I think this is a decent build, even if it's not used for a shipping freighter. But there we have it. Now let's build the container. There are a lot of parts of the shipping container that use the same kind of instructions, and so to avoid tedium, I've really saved a lot of what was already built. If you can't tell, the way I actually build these videos, fun fact, is I make the creation, I take it apart, and then I rebuild it. So anyways, for the sides, I think it'll be a little easier to build all the sides first and then the interior and connect it all. For the sides, begin with a 4x6 plate, and we'll be using 3 of these, so we'll have 18 in length. What we're going to do is we're going to place a 2x2 plate in white, and frankly the plating doesn't matter so much, but since I'm making my container all white, I want some kind of white plate at the end, and then I'm going to place another 2x2 plate, a 2x3 plate, connect this, another 2x3, 2x3, and then 2x3. That'll give me 12 in length. And then that leaves 2 left over that I'm also going to finish in white, just so from the ends it'll all appear smooth in the same color. Alright, so what we're going to do then is we're going to cover this entirely in these curved sloped plate type pieces. They're 2 in height and they're 1x2s. So in total you're going to need 72 of these pieces. And there's also a 2x2 version, in which case you would need 36. But just plate that all up and do this twice. And you'll probably need to press these pieces in a little more carefully just to get it all smooth. Get little air bubbles out, if you want to call them bubbles. Really get it nice and pressed down. Apply a little pressure. There we go. Make this twice. Now for the other sides, the underside, what you're going to do is you're going to take, again, 4x6 plates. Twice what you're going to do is on the very ends place 1x2 tiles and then cover the rest with 1x2 jumper plates. For the third one, you're not going to use any 1x2 tiles, you're only going to cover it in jumper plates. So in total, this means you're going to need 32 jumper plates. And 4 tiles for the bottom, and as you can probably guess, we're going to need tiles for the top. You're going to in total need 40 tiles. We're not quite done with the bottom yet. Let's connect this all with some 1x4 black tiles. If you have 1x8s, that's even better. But this will hold the bottom together fairly steadily. Cool. For the top side, extremely simple. Just take 3 4x6 plates and cover them with 1x2 tiles. That's it. The remaining sides will be pretty simple as well. For one of them, what you'll do is you'll simply take 6 1x4 white plates and stack them on top of each other. And I opted for this look rather than bricks because it sort of has that segmented look between the plates. You can, just see where they're connected, right? Which I think has a little bit of a better texture than using some bricks. And for the other one, start with a 1x4 plate in white, a 1x4 Technic brick in white with 3 pinholes, and then 2 1x4 plates in white. And in these pinholes, stick pins. This actually isn't perfectly centered, but it's pretty close. You're going to have these overhang underneath 2 of your top side plates. Now for the interior structure, again, something we can create twice. Take some kind of filler bricks of your choice. I have a 1x6 brick and 1x6 plate. What you'll do, you'll hold these together, and if you have, 2x6, 2x6. If you have a 2x12, even better. Or if you want to go all bricks, all plates, doesn't really matter. You could actually bulk this up and really have it, fill in for a little better structure integrity, but it'll be pretty good. Take these 2x2 bracket plates, have them connected together, and also take more of them, have them overhang at the ends. So one stud is uncovered on the bottom side. And then in between, plate the middle up. I've got some 1x4 plates in sand green. Again, none of this is going to be visible, so it won't really be a big deal. Now what you're going to do is, after building this twice, place these curved side pieces on the top side here of this construction. Cool. And now, let's press this in a little better. We're going to place the rest of our paneling to connect all these. If If you have more bracket plates, then feel free to use them rather than plating this together. You'll have a little better stability. For example, because the bracket does have about half a plate of height, it means if you press down a little bit, you'll see some movement. But it's pretty well disguised. The math does work out, but this is very smooth, however. This transition from this plate to these tiles, very smooth. And then on the underside, place the last surface. And we've got a nice freight container. And these pins hook in to the back of our spaceship from earlier. Well, with that, I hope you enjoyed the build. If you did, please rate, comment, subscribe. Send this video to your friends. Check out my other ones. And see you, Space Cowboy.